Hey guys, welcome to Break It Yourself. Today, we're gonna be smoking a prime rib. So the first thing we're actually gonna do with the prime rib is we're gonna cover it in a rub. I used salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder, and I roughly used 1 part salt, 1 part pepper, and then half parts onion powder and half part garlic powder. So I covered that, and you wanna do that a few hours before you're gonna smoke it. Then, once you have it covered, you're going to wrap it tightly in saran wrap and then put it in the fridge for a few hours. Mine's been in the fridge for probably 4 to 5 hours. So now that we've got it rubbed down, we're gonna get our Kamado Joe up and going. I'm gonna be using the I command. It makes no difference if you don't have it or if you're using another grill, the method is still the same. We're gonna do indirect heat at 250 degrees for somewhere between 2 and 3 hours to get the internal temperature of this prime rib to 125 degrees Fahrenheit. Once we hit 125 degrees Fahrenheit, we're gonna pull the prime rib off. We're gonna actually bring it inside. We're gonna tent it in some foil. It's actually gonna continue cooking and get to more of a medium rare. We're gonna take our grill. We're gonna bring it up to 500 or so degrees, still using the indirect heat. And then we're gonna actually put this prime rib back in to try to get a crust on the outside. So let's go get the grill set up and ready to go. I was actually inspired by a video done by Babyback Maniac last year, so I'll link to that below. He did a reverse sear, which is essentially what we're doing. And then I just used my typical rub of salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and then added in the step of using the saran wrap. But it's very similar to what he did. If you wanna check that out, I'll put a link in the description to his video. You can use whatever wood chunks you like. I'm gonna go with pecan today. You could use apple wood, cherry, really whatever your favorite is. I'm going with pecan. We're gonna be doing indirect heat, so you're gonna need your heat deflectors in here. I like to put my temperature probe in this southwest quadrant there. If you're interested in a video on the I command, you can check that out. Somewhere on the screen, you'll see that. Plug our pit probe in. So as another example, I have meter here. This is another thermometer that I really like and have been using. So I'm gonna use it just as an example to show you how it works. It's wireless, it uses Bluetooth. And one of the things that I really like it for is that if you're looking into getting the rotisserie, you can use this to like put into your chicken or chicken breast as you're spinning it, and that way you can know the temperature of it. Something with wires obviously wouldn't work like that. So this is another great tool that I use for different applications. So I just wanted to show you this as well. So at the end, I'll show you a graph of what the I command did, and I'll also show you the graph of what meter looks like. The grill is at about 100 degrees, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put this on, and then we're gonna let the I command do the rest, get us up to 250, and then we'll check it 2 hours after that. All right, prime rib going on. I'm gonna put our I command meat probe in. And we'll check it in about 2 hours. Okay, so we just hit 2.5 hours. The I command is saying about 118 degrees, meter is saying like 124. So we're gonna go ahead and probe it. It may need to go just a little bit longer, so we're gonna see. Also, you can see my fence lit up for the LSU game tonight. If you're interested in these types of lights, they were sent to me. I'll put a link up here to that video. They're pretty cool, pretty inexpensive, waterproof LED RGB floodlights. So if you're into that kind of thing, go ahead and take a look. 122, yeah, so let's go a little bit longer. We're probably 15 more minutes and then we'll be good. I command showing 122. And let's look at the trend. So this is our trend. These are the 2 times that I opened the lid. You can see our meat temp coming up nice, saying 122 internal. Meter, on the other hand, is saying, hey, we're at 131 internal. It's not as deep in, so that kind of makes sense. Let's look at our, yep, trend looks about the same. All right, so we're gonna probe it again here. Our pin here, check the temp. Looks like it's done. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this inside, we're gonna tent it in foil, and then we're gonna get the grill up to temperature. You can either use the eye command or just let it get up to like 500 is what we're gonna be shooting for. 500 degrees, done. There we go. So that'll take 10, 15 minutes or so, and we're gonna bring the meat inside now. As our grill continues to come up to temperature. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes. We got the grill up to, the dome temp's reading lower, the grill grate temperature is 500. So we're gonna put the meat back on for 10 to 15 minutes to get a nice like bark on the outside, and then we'll dig in. Oh yeah, all right. Let's go. See you in 10, 15 minutes. This is gonna look awesome. Oh, if I could see. It looks great. All right, let it cool down for just a little while, but it looks awesome so far. This is the fat cap, which is why it broke like that, but oh, it smells so good. Yeah, because they're gonna be
delicious though with all that crispy. That cut right there is gonna be awesome.
Oh, see, that's like perfect for me.
Amazing. Hello, prime rib is the best. Prime rib is the best thing in the world.
That's what we're going for right there. So we seared ours for 15 minutes and the bark was just incredible. Nice and crispy, but that's something that I really like. So it came out great. If you're not someone who likes that bark, then either skip the sear altogether or just go for a shorter amount of time. I did 15 minutes on my sear, which got me a nice medium rare. If you want something different, then adjust the time there. Overall, this came out incredibly well. The bark has a really nice smoky flavor from that pecan, and the meat is just incredibly tender. That has a lot to do with the cut that we got. So we got prime instead of choice, and it's just really, really tender. You can see around here, just the amount of juice that was coming out of this was just awesome. This is something that's very easy to do. I highly suggest that you go out there and try it. This is not a cheap cut of meat, but I think plan out your cook and you'll do just fine. So for Thanksgiving or Christmas, this is something that would just be awesome at a holiday meal. Overall, I easily give this a 10 out of 10. Came out absolutely incredible. So go out, give it a try. Thank you so much for watching Break It Yourself. As always, don't forget to thumbs me up, and we'll see you next time.